Oftentimes, new governments that come to power through a process of bottom-up replacement, they are tempted to go too far and too fast in their reforms. And so then you begin to tread on the toes, I guess, of entrenched elites who are still with us, and perhaps they spring back and they overturn the new democracy. Political scientists have a name for that, and it's called authoritarian backlash. And let's not forget, the military is still there, and who knows how it might one day respond if it's pushed too far. So go ahead, sack all the civil servants and contract and cancel all the state contracts and dismantle the NEP and turn your back on China. Do all those things and do them quickly and see what happens. I think you've got to be careful in the pace and the extent with which this kind of replacement unfolds. Secondly, maybe Pakatan falls apart and it fails to undertake any reforms at all. And maybe there's a lot of infighting, right, amongst these parties within this consortium. And we see rivalries and factionalism and defections and splits that could happen. And that would mean too, I guess, that, Pakatan is unable to deliver on the kind of economic promise that it's given people. Look, people are complaining about high cost of living and GST and low wages and economic hardship. What is this new Pakatan government promising people today? Hardship, austerity, cutting budgets, right? That's not the kind of message. Sure, no more GST and maybe no more tolls, but it's this could send the wrong signal to people who've been sorely disappointed and are expecting some kind of economic revival. They may not get it. And finally, most dangerously, UMNO does not grow more reformist, but instead becomes much more aggressively nativist. And it starts now, I guess, to try to energize new support through new and much louder and much more aggressive appeals to the Malay community. It may even, yet team up with PAS, and it could start to embark on a program of right-wing populism. And there's nothing strange about that in today's world because it's happening everywhere. And I can readily imagine, right in my darker mood, that UMNO, together with PAS, is reverting to something like this, a kind of right-wing populist strategy that, who knows, could win it, bring it back to power, whether through the ballot box or through other means. So those are the worrying things, right? That's what's hopeful, and that's what's a little bit more worrying, but I don't want to be very worrying right now. I want to be much more positive, and I want to celebrate like everybody else. Again, I never expected to see this, and I'm personally, and being less than objective here, but I'm very pleased that it's happened.